Oh, hello. Sorry. Got the new character, so I'm very happy about that. So I didn't have to pay anything. I need to get him gear though. I don't know what gear he uses. What's his non-paid gear? Ike and Erwin. Okay, I think I have those already. Wait, what? Right. Just playing some PGR. I need to balance out the game with bad hyper armor with good hyper armor. There must be balance. This is a good game with hyper armor. Alright. So I need 3 and 6. Okay, so put that one there. I don't have a sixth one. Good hyper armor is this game pretty much. You don't combo the enemies, but your character is responsive. There's a very distinct difference. Pretty massive difference, actually. It's going good. Bad hyper armor implementation is when nothing reacts to your attacks whatsoever, but your character is unresponsive and they just kind of stand there. And cancels don't work. That's bad hyper armor implementation. Plenty of games that nail that kind of thing completely fine. Tales of Arise is not one of those games. No, it's good in everything but the gameplay. But I mean, it's a Tales game, so I wouldn't say the focus is supposed to be the gameplay, but it's supposed to be one of the distinguishing features. Dragon Quest doesn't really have impressive gameplay. It's kind of been the same thing for like 30 years, but they have really nice graphics and music and good story, good characters. And people can kind of look past it, but Tales is gameplay oriented, and it's just not very fun. The hyper armor, I've mentioned this a million times. Hyper armor itself is not bad. It's the implementation of it that's often screwed up. A lot of these service games, not this one, but a lot of other ones like it, they put the hyper armor shit in the game after it's been out for like a year, and then suddenly nothing else works properly. Speaking of not working properly, what's going on with my controller? This game was designed with it in mind, and it plays really well. and you have full control over the character. No getting stuck in animations. I don't know, the agenda that Tails boomers like me just want to combo things to death is like, really bothers me. Like, the combos take skill. It's not something you could just do. Playing really bad. Still win this. And not play bad. Alright, who's next? There we go. Nice. Managed to salvage that one. Yeah, I dig this game. I really enjoy playing it. It does pretty much everything right. I mean, there's still jank in this game, like hitboxes and stuff, but it feels better than other stuff I've played. Getting some poop here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I didn't get the character, but that's basically all that's left. Bad luck. Don't know if I could even get any more. Get like 8 more attempts. But I'll have to wait for reset. I don't really play this at home anymore because the emulator actually puts me at a pretty big disadvantage. So these people in their infinite wisdom don't want to they don't want to make a PC port. Actually, this game runs just fine on my phone anyway. I just had to put it on low settings, which I don't even notice the difference between low and high. This is such a heavily stylized game. It's not noticeable. It's not like playing like Tales of Arise at low settings. That's like a night and day difference. That game is stylized too, but this with low settings, it's not even noticeable. Okay, so I need another memory for him. I need Irwin 6. I'm like, he's almost a playable character right now, but not quite. Oops. Actually, I forgot. I have some currency in Warzone. Forgot about that. I have a bunch of it in here. Now, these are only 162. All right, that solves the problem. Nice. I'm kind of neglecting Warzone, but it worked out this time. All right, so let's put that on his body. I don't have funds to level it up, but it's whatever. Oh, did I get the wrong one? Wait a minute. Which one did I just get? It's not like it matters. Oh, it only lets you choose one, huh? I think I just made not a grave mistake, but it set me back a little bit. Oh, you can only choose one. Well, luckily that didn't cost much. I could probably just recycle some. Let's do that. Yeah, we're chilling. How you feeling? That's because you went outside. The air quality is really bad. Just try to relax, dude. It's because of the fire, Scott. No, fires. Yes.
This time of year.
Yeah. But yes, good hyper armor is this game. Bad hyper armor is Tales of Arise or any of these online action games where they add the armor in like after the game's been around for a while. KOF All Stars is a pretty good example. The properties on the moves and stuff just don't even matter anymore. A lot of the gold characters are really fun to play in that game, but because everything is hyper armored and they power crept them so hard, they're pointless to play. What's wrong, Timmy? Godfall has that same problem too. Godfall's a fun game, but for whatever reason, the developers are like, "Oh, we want you to think about the decisions you're making, so we don't want to add animation canceling." It's like, well, I'll tell you what that does. It makes all those long ass animations pointless because it doesn't add up with the pacing of the game. I've been in the Discord for that for a while, ever since I started playing that game, and pretty much everyone says that, like, building around those long animation attacks is pointless. There's no reason to do it, because those attacks are impractical when they get you killed. I don't want to sound like an armchair developer, but you can't have slow attacks, and you can't cancel out of it a fast game. It just does not work. It's been proven time and time again. I never use those attacks in Godfall. There's no point. They look cool, but they're functionally useless. They're just a liability more than anything. Those are some of the coolest looking attacks in that game too, but you're never gonna land them. The enemies in that game, they're not Muso peons, let's put it that way. They are very active. They don't stand there and let you kill them. Using those moves is like a death sentence. It's like you can make people think about how they're approaching the combat situation without making the character stiff. When more of the moves in your arsenal are actually usable, it actually gives people more options, not less. That's one thing DMC does really well. Even if a move is useless, or it doesn't have that much utility, it still helps you with the style meter. I'm just going to give him this for now. Let's go ahead and try him out in training, so I'm out of fatigue. See what his gimmick is. Okay, any 3 ping and then a red orb. Ooh, that looks sick. That backstab's pretty cool. This is super. Meh. Look how responsive this game is. I really enjoy this game. It's been one of the kind of sleeper hits for me this year. Kind of game I like, just instanced. Just beat up some guys. And the character feels really good to control. Those are usually my criteria. Alright, well, I'll mess with this later. Actually, what is his end game gear? I might already have it. Oh, he's in the team. That's why I can't find him. What is his gear? I have those two, I think. Let me see. Oh, there's definitely some in here I could use. Alright, well, that's it for this for today. It's really weird that they're doing this. I was talking about this on my stream a couple hours ago, but Rise just came out, and they're like, this is all they're doing. You get some somewhat crap rewards. It's like, why didn't you have the characters in there right away? Don't you want to, like, make money on the game when it's still full priced? It's kind of, like, backwards to me. The Guilty Gear collab is really good, but I don't understand why they're doing it right now. Should really be trying to get people to buy Rise. Especially with the audience or people that are used to microtransactions. Because that game is really strong arms you into buying the microtransactions, and the game is a lot less grindy with them. People who play this game with qualms towards buying them. Whereas the console crowd doesn't like it. And for good reasons. It's a freaking $65 game. It's weird to have the game, like, not so subtly balanced around buying all that stuff. Pretty grimy when you think about it. But the Arise characters have really cool movesets, so when they get in here, it's going to be better than playing them in their main game. Because the bosses will not just walk through it all. Look, I look forward to it. Yeah, the people playing this game aren't going to scoff at $50 to get all the bonuses. It's really strange as a business. They're not capitalizing on that at all. Especially because this game, they've already added literally every playable Tails character. They even have most of the bosses playable, and a lot of the like humanoid enemies, like the god generals and shit, they're playable. I think they've still got maybe a couple dozen more characters they can add, but they're starting to run low. I guess Arise will give them like another dozen that they can do, but that game's actually pretty light on humanoid bosses. They've got the 5 lords. They've got that final boss guy. It's pretty obvious that guy's going to be the final boss. They've got the 6 playable characters, and then that's about it, really. They could add, like, Zephyr or something. I imagine they'll probably make him playable. I don't think Arise is going to give the dev team for this a lot of ammo to work with. You're mostly fighting big monsters. There's not like really a recurring group of enemies, humanoid enemies, like most Tales games have. They're pretty much all one-off. You know, you kill them and then that's it. I don't know how they plan to address that, but probably people working on this game are probably like a little unsure of what to do. You know, they've still got like 5 characters they can add from a lot of the other games. Abyss, all the God Generals, Abyss, all the God Generals, the Hunting Blades. I don't think Arise is going to give them a lot to work with. No, I think Arise was targeted towards people who can't do combos and gatekeep people that have been playing the games way longer than them. I think that's what it is. Because most of the Tales boomers, myself included, like, I'm glad the game's doing well. I'm glad it's doing well. Outside of the gameplay, it deserves to do well, and I'm glad more people are getting into these games. However, there's a number of problems with it. The first is that the gameplay alienates everybody who's supported them forever, like me. And also, it doesn't even really work to get people to play the other ones, because those games aren't accessible. You can't buy most of them. You know, when they dropped Final Fantasy 16 on PC after the the obvious paid exclusivity. They have the entire series on there, so those games are going to move a lot of copies. The problem is the momentum they're getting from Arise is going to be mostly wasted because they've done such a shit job at preserving those games. Anytime they drop a new Final Fantasy game, the old ones sell because they're really easy to play. It's crazy that they've got so much momentum and the games, you can't play them. It's just, it makes no sense to me. There's tens of thousands of people playing that game on Steam right now. Tens of thousands. And you only have access to 4 other Tales games on there. One of them is a legit bad game, Zestiria, and the Symphonia port is somehow still worse than GameCube version. Because it's 30 FPS. It's just an awkward situation. It really is. It's like, okay, you took the presentation aspect of the game's way more seriously. But people can't buy the games legally, so what do you expect them to do after they finish Arise? They go download an emulator to play like the other 60% of the games. I can't describe how awkward that is. Especially since they announced that game like almost 3 years ago. They did say that they're going to be doing more. They're going to be doing more ports and remasters, which is nice. Berseria still has De Nuvo? Wow. Like, this game looks like crap, right? This is what Tales games normally look like. The gameplay is really good, but you compare this game to, like, Punishing Gray Raven, which I was just playing, and that game looks leaps and bounds better. And I played that game on the lowest settings. They can't even really be compared. I'm accepting of that. I'll take poop gameplay. I'll take poop graphics if the gameplay is good. But I'm also mature enough to realize that most people want pretty graphics. And I think, despite Arise's shortcomings, I'm glad that they took that aspect of it seriously. They've never taken the graphics seriously. Like Dragon Quest VIII. Dragon Quest VIII on the PS2 looks better than the last couple Tales games. And that game is how old now? I'm glad that they realized that, they needed to up the graphics. Because not everybody's a accepting boomer like me. I'll play games with crap graphics if they play well. Case in point, Assault Spy. I love that game to death, but it looks like a mid-end PS2 game with better frame rate stuff. Trying to get the event done, so I haven't been playing this much. Gotta do one more of these, and then I gotta go level her up, I think. The Rise characters are gonna be awesome when they're in this game, though. I'll drop some cash on that. I want to play as Law in a game where enemies don't just no-sell everything you do. Alright, good. Got it done. He did say they're going to focus more on ports and remasters, which sounds good on paper. It's just how long is it going to take them to do it? As much as people bitch about ports and remasters of old games, Tales as a franchise desperately needs it. It's actually baffling how many hoops you have to jump through to... If you haven't have any remote interest in those games, just to even try them out. Usually on these Kittysitting streams, I just relax and play my service games. I don't have a controller set up for this right now, so I don't want to spend too much time on it at the moment. And then just rushed over here. I forgot to do it. Tomorrow there won't be a Kittysitting stream, but on Monday, I will be playing more Tales of the Rays. Just not today. I hate the touchscreen controls. Let me go check on the cats while this loads. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and played with one of the cats. I went and played with one of the cats. I refilled their water, and I went to the bathroom. This game's still loading. Looks like I got back just in time. This game's worth it, though. I've actually been playing this a lot on these streams. It's just once this game loads, you gotta stay on this for a while, or else you gotta sit through all that loading again. Let's see. Let's play somebody off the beaten path. I like a lot of the characters in this game. I haven't played Guy in a long time. I don't even remember how Guy plays. again. I haven't played this character since, what, like 2.0? That was, what, like 3 years ago. They actually reworked him. This game kind of has the same problem that a lot of other games that add characters over a lifespan do, where the base ones, the beginning ones, are a lot less interesting to play. They started doing a lot more with them as they added more characters. Especially since the meta in this game, at least how I play it, is you need characters that they can side switch. Characters that can side switch are really good because you can group everybody up that way. And it also lets you combo bosses without letting them get into the Shadow Realm, which is a big thing in this game. The Shadow Realm is really dangerous in this. Yeah, they gave him that Azuna drop. And they reworked him. I remember that much. this remix of first level of Final Fight 2 is pretty good. I still prefer the original, but it's good for what it is. It's probably from Overclocked or something.
Oh my God!
going really clean so far. Unfortunately, I have to stop soon. It's almost feeding time. They're starting to riot. They're not quite at the riot point yet, but they're going to get there soon. I think I'll stop there, actually. Continue this, not tomorrow, but Monday, because Forgotten VCR is going to be on tomorrow. I want to watch that. I'm just going to go ahead and stop there. I think I'm going to make a quick snack and then start doing the preparations to feed them, which takes a while. I gotta replace all their waters, refill their dry food, clean up all the plates and stuff, and then that'll get me back faster to play some Arise. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. It was a fun little stream. There will be another one tonight if I feel like it. I might actually take a break, but we'll see. Thanks for watching.